Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. I am Ayodele Olorunfunmi, also known as Harbagah. You're welcome to today's episode of Do You Know? Do you actually know that owls don't have eyeballs? Yes, they don't. They only have eye tube instead, and the eye tubes cannot move back and forth. But they make up for that with the flexibility of their neck. Their neck can turn 270 degrees, whereas an average human being can only turn their neck 180 degrees. Do you know that male giraffes are gay than straight? Do you know? Scientists say that homosexual activity among male giraffes is more common than heterosexual activity. In a study from Tanzania published in Biological Exuberance, 94% of all observed mounting activity in giraffes were same sex. Do you know that armadillos are bulletproof? There have been numerous reports that if you shoot an armadillo, the bullet will ricochet off the animal's armor and instead hit the shooter. No be juju be that. Do you know that DNA is fireproof? Do you? Your DNA is pretty miraculous in that it encodes the entire blueprint for your body using a set of only 4 characters, amino acids. Interestingly, if you treat the outside surface of a cotton fabric, say your cloth, treat them with concentrated genetic material, the DNA is flame retardant. It seems the molecules that make up DNA are similar to those that make up the fireproofing substance. I think so too. Do you know that women blink more often than men? According to a study from the Functional Anatomy Research Center in Milan, women blink an average of 19 times a minute, while men blink 11 times a minute. So you know now that the cards are stacked against women in staring contest. Now Lovette come to mind. Do you know that camels' hump are made up of fat, not water? That thing where they ruga for camel back. While you probably didn't think those camel humps were beverage coolers, you might have imagined that all the water that a camel drinks, up to 53 gallons, in 3 minutes has to go somewhere, and it does, but not the humps. The water stays in the camel's stomach or bloodstream. Those humps are actually storing fat, which is the camel's energy source when food don't scarce. Do you know that female dragonflies play dead to avoid sex? A scientist at University of Zurich in Switzerland observed that when faced with aggressive males, female dragonflies freeze mid-air, like say kirikariam, and they fall to ground and lie motionless. In his research, more than 60% of the females observed escaped after faking their death. To pretend say they don't die. It's a practice called sexual death feigning, when you fake your own death, which is an attempt to avoid injury and sometimes even death that can result from female dragonflies being coerced into mating, not by force. I don't tire, not by force on one mate. If you don't agree, you leave on. So do you know that caffeine is a natural pesticide? Do you? That caffeine where they coffee, yeah, it can be used as a natural pesticide. Caffeine, which is found in tea leaves, guarana berries, kola nut, and of course coffee beans, act as a natural pesticide. It overloads the nervous system of insects that try to eat the plants containing caffeine, paralyzing and even killing them before they can do too much damage. It affects human central nervous system too, but it merely acts as stimulant. Do you know that our brains are shrinking? Do you? Fossil evidence shows that over the past 10,000 years, the average human brain has shrunk about the size of a tennis ball. It does small. It does dey reduce since. But that doesn't mean we are any less intelligent though. Our smaller brains are probably more efficient, particularly most of us live in settled society. We know they waka up and down, so we know they even think, say, we want move. So once you settled, forget it, everything is in place. Do you know that you will grow nearly 600 miles of air in your lifetime? Air, you will grow 600 miles of air in your lifetime. Okay, now let's do the comparison. 600 miles, that is about 965 kilometers when it comes to distance. Now let's compare it to distance. So that means you're going to grow your air length, your cumulative air length in your body. We measure about 965 kilometers. That's a distance from Lagos to Sokoto. So that's the total length of the cumulation of the air in the body. And the nose air contributes about 6.5 feet of the total. Do you know? So all this thing now, I know I'm before. You know I'm before. You know, thank me. Thank me now. I do a shit. So at this point, I'm going to be saying my byes on the show. They will meet again next week. I remain Ayodele, or learn from me. You can as well call me Harbagah. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, refer people, send a link, share the link to people on your social media platform. Let them come to my channel to learn. There are still more to learn, but till then, till we meet again next week and subsequently, I'm going to be saying my byes. So we're going to meet again next week, just like I've always promised, and it's going to be even more fun, you know, as we proceed on this channel. So thank you very much. God bless you all, and I'm going to be seeing you all next time. For now, bye. And like I said, under this video you see the subscribe button. Kindly subscribe. Please don't forget, don't visit my channel and not subscribe. I beg on. Kindly subscribe. So till we meet again next week, don't go nowhere. I'll be back again. Your boy Ayodele, Lord for me. God bless you all.